In this episode, we shall be looking at the Air Force 1 white on white 07 and the Air Force 1 Flyknit 2.0, the differences, similarities, and much, much more. Hello, and welcome to another episode of MicroSchopes. Today we have the Air Force 1 07, and this is the white on white, and we have the Air Force 1 Flyknit 2.0, and this pair is in white pure platinum. Let me take this opportunity to ask you to like, leave your thoughts, subscribe, ring that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Purchase links to both of these in the description. Stay tuned for the on foot. So yeah, let's start from the box. So we have very, very similar boxes, as you can see, both in grey, and the labels are similar as well. I did purchase this one, I think in 2022, this one in 2024. Both Air Forces, both in the same size, but the sizing is a little bit different. Stick around till later and I'll explain why. But yeah, grey boxes, similar in size. And if we take a look inside, you'll see that we have the same AF1 paper for both pairs. But this is where the similarities end. We'll refer to this one as the white on white, maybe the 07, and we'll refer to this one as the Flyknit. But starting from the outsole, you can see that we've got that solid, familiar outsole on the white on white, as you can see. But compared to the Flyknit one has a concave outsole, and you can see that there's like portions of it which are cut out. This drastically reduces the weight. We'll take a look at that later as well. The midsole, going back to the white on white, solid midsole. We've got midsole stitching. The Nike Air protrudes out of the midsole as well, along with the strip. And then as we come to the midsole of the Flyknit, you'll see that again, it's stripped down again. No midsole stitch. We've just got a line where it used to be, which is again debossed, as well as the Nike Air. It doesn't protrude, it goes in along with the strip as well. So a very, very different look, opposite you could say to your regular Air Force 1 when it comes to the midsoles. And then to the upper. So the upper of these are the most striking difference when it comes to these two pairs. We've got an all leather upper on the white on white Air Force 1, and we've got a Flyknit upper with a sort of nubucky material for the swoosh and the eye stay. This is in pure platinum and white, as you can see, so it's got a different kind of hue. It's a sort of icier color, where this is the white on white. On the toe boxes, you can see the differences in material, but they both feature that perforation on the white on white, as you can see quite clearly, and it's a little bit more vague on the Flyknit, as the Flyknit is a very porous material. Don't wear this in rain, but you can see that it does have the larger holes on that toe box, similar to the original Air Force. With the white on white Air Force 1, you can see the different segments of the shoe quite clearly. They're stitched in together. You can see around the toe portion, the toe box, mid portion, swoosh, and everything like that. Different segments. Whereas on the Flyknit, it's more of a one-piece upper. The portions are defined by different stitching techniques. So you'll see that there's more coarse and more finer knit on this upper, which sort of shows where the different segments would be. The eye stay, strictly defined on the white on white as a different portion, as is on the Flyknit, where you'll see that it is that kind of white nubucky different material, which is not a Flyknit material. This is more of a familiar material, as you can see. At the base of the laces, you'll see that we've got a dubray on the white on white in metal, and there is nothing on the Flyknit pair. The laces, it's a little bit on the yellow side on the white on white compared to the icy white laces on the Flyknit. Both of these laces are to the thickness that I like. Then continuing up the shoe, you'll see that we have a leather tongue on the white on white, and we have a Flyknit tongue on the Flyknit. and the tongue tabs are the same. White on white detailing right here. Taking a look at the mid portion of the shoe, you'll see that it's just a normal leather panel similar to the rest of the upper, whereas on the Flyknit you'll see that it's that more coarse section of material similar to on the toe box. Very, very nice. Again, defining the different segments of that upper. Taking a look at the swoosh on the white on white, same leather all over the shoe, as you can see. And with the Flyknit, you'll see that we have a swoosh similar to the Ice Stay in that kind of nubucky soft material. The foxing on the white on white is just the usual, as it's an all over leather upper, whereas on the Flyknit you'll see that it's similar pattern to around the toe portion. As we come to the heel of the shoe, where the white on white has the embroidered Nike Air on a level panel, whereas the Flyknit has the debossed detailing right there on, again, that material like panel, that nubucky material. Debossed themes all around this shoe, as you can see, continuing on from the midsole portion. The sock liners of both pairs are quite similar in material, but you can see the thickness of the original white on white compared to the Flyknit, where it's a lot more thinner. And the insoles are quite similar as well. They're white on white with slightly different details varying between the white on white and the Flyknit. Quite a few differences between both of these pairs, including the size and the shape. The shape is more structured on the white on white Air Force One as compared to the Flyknit, where it's a lot more leaner and it's a more of a glove kind of shoe. The paneling is the main factor of this. As you can see, it's just definitely more structured compared to that Flyknit. The thickness as well. Taking a look at both of the shoes, really stark difference between the thickness as well as seen on that sock liner. One is much more secure and one is more free, and you can definitely feel it on foot which one's lighter. Taking a look at the weight of each of these shoes, starting with the Air Force One white on white, that weighs in at 529 grams. Very nice. And let's take a look at the Flyknit. The Flyknit, wow, the Flyknit is only 268 grams. That is almost half the weight of the shoes. Both of these shoes are in the same size as you saw at the start of the video, same size and everything. Really drastic difference, but as I said before, you can feel that on foot. Other differences of course include breathability. This one's much more airy and breathable. Wearing thin socks in this in the summer and the breeze just goes over it, it's a beautiful experience. Whereas the original white on white, it's classic. It doesn't have that same technology, that same breathability as this one, despite the perforations on the toe box. Also, another aspect is the creasing. We all know about the creasing on a regular Air Force One. We all know. It doesn't need to be explained. Whereas on this pair right here, the Flyknit, it just doesn't crease. It doesn't crease due to the construction of that toe box with the Flyknit material. When it comes to the sizing of these Air Force Ones, they do fit quite differently. Let's take a look at the Flyknit. So this pair right here fits like your normal shoes. So it goes true to size and it fits very nice. As I said, a very comfortable Air Force One. It fits true to size. So compare it to your other shoes, your normal trainers, sneakers, whatever, true to size. The white on white 07 pair, take your normal size, go half a size down, and this will fit perfectly. Again, comfortable fit, not as light and airy as the Flyknit, but it is a very nice fit, nonetheless, very comfortable. But remember, go half a size down. So in order for both of these to fit the same, if you're a US 12, normal, US 12, and then US 11.5 for this one. As you can tell, half size different. This is true to size, this is a half size down. I hope that clears things up. Let's check both of these out on feet. With all that being said, two epic pairs in my opinion. The white on white, classic staple, and the Flyknit, which is, you know, a little bit more leaner, a little bit more lighter and everything like that. Really, really cool. As for which pair I prefer, I do prefer the classic. I think there's just a lot more that you can do with it, whether it's customization, Nike by you, just general different designs and stuff like that, and it's more relatable to the original. Whereas the Flyknit, I do love the Flyknit. Really cool pair, lots going on, but I don't think that there's as much that you can do with the Flyknit, as in different colored portions and all of that. You can get like different knitted uppers, but as for different colored segments, I'm not too sure how they would turn out, but I'm always interested to see, and I'll be doing reviews of any pairs that come out in due course. Remember, purchase links for both of these in the description. Check out this video right here where I compare the 07 white, color of the month, and the fresh Air Force 1. That was a really good video. Let me know what you think. I've been Schopes. Thank you everybody for subscribing, sharing your thoughts. It's always appreciated. See ya!